What is up, you naughty hotties? My name is sooooo. As you can see in the top right corner, I actually got freaking picture-in-picture to work. What the hell? Anyway, we're gonna address the hysterical moon thing again, because I love me some attention. Normally, my channel is a prime time for shit posts of all kind, but I wanted to try something more long form just to get my point across that hysterical moon is the sub-bot. And you might be thinking, well, so why don't you just have a friendly debate with hysterical himself? Well, he blocked me earlier today, so I can't really talk to him. So without further ado, time for the bajillion screenshots that prove him as a liar and a botter, I guess. I don't know. The first thing I'd like to add is that Hysterical Moon subcount spiked a hell of a lot and completely knocked everyone out of the park all of a sudden, despite having only roughly the same ass view count as mine. And we both make the same sort of content type, shit posts. Another thing I'd like to add is that Hysterical subcount went only in increments of 10 over a span of a couple days. It didn't just happen once, it happens like 4 times. Kinda weird, right? Anyway, next point, now the drop is hit. Another point I'd like to add is Trucky's complete lack of evidence when it comes to the fact that he didn't subbot. His only response to my slew of screenshots is, I would never do that, and I didn't do it, why would I do it? I tell him, you do it for attention, and people believed you. He says if he was lying, he would have admitted it right now, trying to put him in the good person spotlight. Which, I'm gonna go on a Hysterical Moon type excuse, but is Hysterical really the type of guy to admit it when he subbots? To confess everything? Good lord, this kid has an ego. I also had a chat with your boy Will, Hysterical Moon's lead simp, and he had something to say as well. Man said he's gaining like 10 every week now. Yikes. But before I convinced him that Hysterical Moon was a liar and a botter, he was on Hysterical's side, and he brought up some interesting points. The first thing he said is that Hysterical Senpai doesn't have the money to subbot. And to that I say, there's many programs that give you 2K subs for free as sort of a tryout before they give you an actual huge amount of subscribers, like 100K and stuff. That's just how the internet works, honey. Another thing I'd like to mention is that I know he bought it to exactly 2K because the leftover 3K is from the subs that he legitimately gotten before his botting bullshit bonanza. Speaking of his status as someone with 2K subs, let's compare him to other people with 2K subs. This is Zaki333, another YouTuber with roughly the same sub count with 1 million more views. If he's doing way better, Hysterical, explain this. Everything I just said over the past 2 minutes could be just a coincidence, but there's too many of them to ignore. So with that said, that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and good laters.